Okay, we're going to do some example of using these layers for Magplus. Remember, when we create new file using Magplus plugin, it will gives us these default layers. Okay, the most important layers that we're going to play around today is the A main tower and also B slides main content. So those are the two layers that you normally would place your content in. Your images, your text, any visual should be in the main content. Alright, so I'm going to bring in some images. So this is my first page. I have my pages panel brought up here, so it'll be easy for me to see. I'm going to go to file, place. I already have some images in my folder, so I'm going to put the first image in. Revit. Let's resize. Control. Okay. Just roughly for the sake of the example. Alright, that should do it. Oh, I also have my color palette placed outside the pages of the magazine. So this is just for me to get the color that I want quicker. Alright, so this is now placed in A main tower. Okay, so this is the A layer. I'm going to add another page. I'm going to go to layout, pages, add page. And then you can see that in my pages panel, I'm at page 2. I can jump back to page 1, jump to page 2 using this control. So I'm going to add another image, another photo. Second one. Place it. Resize. Okay. Again, this is in A layer as well. So you have to be careful when you copy or when you place your images. Make sure that you are highlighting the right layer that you want. Okay, so we're done with this. Let's see what is the effect in the iPad. So I'm going to save. I'm going to double check the settings. Remember, I need my export folder defined here. So if you have not defined your export folder, make sure you do. Browse and find your export folder. Save the file. I'm going to go to the preference. Double check my IP. Currently it's set to 192.168.0.169. So what's the IP on my iPad? Double check. Alright, it's the same. If it's not the same, if you have different address here on your iPad, you can click plus and type in the address, right? So that's fine. Now I'm going to do first review. See how it looks on the iPad. Okay, first page. Remember A layer, it is set to free scroll by default automatically. So any content that you put on A layer, it is free scroll, meaning as you scroll, the image will kind of like stick to your finger. Okay, so you can drag up and down. Okay, so those are A layers. And let's check out B layers. I'm going to move my content. So currently this is page 2, A layer. I'm going to drag to B layer. So make sure it's indented like that, meaning that it is linked, or it belongs to the B slide main content layer. And I'm going to jump to page 1. Same thing, I'm going to drag to B slide. The group here is actually my color palette. Okay, so don't worry about that. So now it is in B layer. Let's see what happened when we make those changes. I'm going to do fast review again. So B layer, I'm placing my finger so you can't see my finger in the screen, but I'm dragging, nothing happened. But as I reach halfway to the top, it automatically moves to the second page, so it won't stick to your finger. You swipe up, it just change pages, and the motion is the transition. Okay, so you won't be able to like drag or pull up and down. Basically, you swipe up, it goes up, like change pages automatically. Swipe down, change to the first page again. All right, so that's the difference. A layer will stick to your finger, you will be able to scroll up and down freely. B layer is basically changing pages. Okay, so let's do another test example. Combination of A and B layer. This is what we normally do. So go to turn on for the iPad. So currently it's on B. So I'm going to add something on A layer. So I'm going to zoom in. Okay. Sometimes people just add information panel on the A layer. So I'm going to select A main tower. Maybe just add a box here. Okay, it's rectangle. I want to add background color, black, and have some opacity. Okay, and let's do some text. Text should be white. Any font will be fine, doesn't matter. So I'm going to type something. Let's type here. Okay. This is a test text. Let's do a couple of times. Should have lorem ipsum. Anyway, I don't have that. I'm going to place it here. Assuming this is the content of the article, and I want to change this to white. No, where's the color? This one, white. Hey, that's the background, not the text. Undo. Select the text, change color, white. Okay, that seems good. And the objective is to make this thing scroll up and down the panel. I might want to copy this, put it in the second page, assuming I have similar content type on the second page. Zoom in, and then make sure A main tower layer is selected. I'm going to paste in place. Alright, so it'll be something like that. Maybe I'll move this to the right side just to see what happened. Okay, and then save it. Let's bring up the iPad again, see what happened. First review. So you have your images on B slide, and then you have your text on E. So this is it. Remember, we put opacity, but it doesn't seem being translated here. I'm going to show you how we can solve this. But if I move up, you can see that only the panel is moving, and immediately it brings up the second the information or the panel from the second page as well. As it reaches halfway, then the B slide will activate. Okay. So that's one way to combine the use of both layers to get some effects. Let's double check the transparency, so it doesn't preserve the transparency. So I'm going to go to preference, Magplus, and then preference, and you might want to tick this image handling output PNG images only. Check that, click OK, and let's see whether it solves that problem or not. Nope, still not doing it. Still not transparent. Let me check why. Let's double check the setting again. Output, yeah, that's fine. Okay, what we might want to try is let's group the elements. So I'm going to group this text with the panel, with the box. So I'm going to right click and then group. So it's still there. Go to the second page, do the same thing, select. I'm pressing shift when I'm selecting the other element. Then right click and then group. Okay, let's try again. All right, there you go. Now you can see that that's the transparency is there. So remember that two step, we need to take the output PNG only. And if it still doesn't work, you might want to group your element together. Okay, so that's the main differences. A layer, free scroll, B layer, slides. Okay, that's it.